Alrighty, well, happy Wednesday, everybody. It's me back again. So I know the last couple times it's been pretty simple. So tonight I'm gonna make some chicken enchiladas. So your mise en place, which means everything in its place. So what you're gonna need is to make this is I use some avocado oil to fry my tortillas, which are corn tortillas, and I believe these are also the white corn tortillas. The chicken that you pre-make from your crock pot chicken, I've got that ready too, and some cheese and some enchilada sauce, which was prepared earlier today. So let me start out by showing you how to fry some tortillas. So I got this little pan right here, and I'm using avocado oil to fry them in. So what I'll do is get the oil hot, which is not quite ready yet. So what I also like to do is lay paper towels down so it absorbs the rest of the oil that comes out when you're done frying them. So remember, you want to use a high quality oil when you're doing this. You don't want to use olive oil because it has a low smoking point. So it'll start smoking. Okay, so not quite hot enough. So it matters. You want it hot because it'll cook faster. So as you can see, the tortilla right now on how it's cooking. So basically, if you then you want to just flip it over. And it only takes a couple seconds. Place it in there. You want to fry the tortillas to cook them, to soften them up. Because if you don't, they're pretty rubbery and chewy. So after that, I will place a piece of paper towel on there. Keep going with the next one. So after we're done rolling them and cooking them and rolling them and saucing them, we'll put them in the oven until the sauce heats up and the cheese is melted. So you can tell the temperature of the oil is a lot hotter than it was before on how fast tortillas are cooking. So yeah, like I said, I like using paper towel to absorb the oil from the tortilla. And I also fry the tortillas too when we're having tacos. This isn't the only time I do this. Alrighty, now we got those. We're going to move these over to the counter, so follow me. So I got some shredded extra sharp cheddar. I use the brick cheese, and I grate it myself because when you buy the stuff that's pre-shredded, it's coated with cornstarch, keep it last longer. And it's just not that great for you. So that's why I use the brick cheese, and you can tell the difference. All right, so we're gonna come over here. Got my chicken. So what we'll do, throw some chicken in there. Throw some cheese in there. We're going to roll it up. Got a pan ready for it. Chicken, and you can do this with any protein too. I like the chicken, but you can use shredded beef. You can also use pork. You can even use seafood. You can do crabs. I've also had a crab enchilada one time in my life, but it also came with a white sauce on it. It was pretty tasty. And then if you want, you can add like lettuce and onion, which I like the onion, but I would do it after it was all heated up and cooked. Then I would place it on top. And this is just one of several different meals you can make with the pre-cooked chicken. I've made tacos, I've made enchiladas, I even made chicken salad sandwiches out of this. I've also made chicken fried rice, and then with that, if you really want to be even healthier, you can use cauliflower rice instead of regular rice. Alright, so we got the enchiladas here. So we got the enchilada sauce, so what I'll do is I'll grab a spoon, grab a ladle. I'll cover these. Once they're nice and coated, what I'll do is I'll take the leftover cheese, sprinkle it right up on top. Doesn't that look good? And then I will place this in the oven. It's at 350, and I'll place it in there for maybe 10 minutes. What I also like to do is I like to always keep a nifty little wet towel with me so I can clean up as I go. That way you can wipe it down. And so in about 10 minutes I will show you the finished product. Alright, so it's that time to check our enchiladas that we made. Open it out. And look at that. Doesn't that look good? I know it does for me. And again, you can throw some chopped onions on there. You can throw some lettuce on top. Sour cream. But there you go. There you go, enchiladas in, what, 10 to 20 minutes?